Hello and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Day 3, I think we are. October, yep. Month 3. So we finished clearing up all down through there yesterday. Paid back some of our loan. We had about $160,000. Paid back some of our loan. Also bought the furniture factory. And this is the next area we're going to clear out so we can have our, extend our homestead. Possibly put in some animals or chickens or sheds. I don't think the field goes. Pretty hilly. Gets a bit skinny up through here. Probably can't do a whole heap with it, so maybe put in some grapevines on the hill. I don't know. It's a bit too small to make it fit into a field. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to clear this out, get it all clean and tidy, but first we're going to jump into our forklift, our telehandler, and go and check on a few of our bits and pieces. Oh, I'll show you what else we've done. Well, we got all this here today to collect as well. At least this little forklift, I wanted to see if it'll actually lift these things before I buy it. I think this one actually opens up. Yeah, so you can do 2 pallets. Okay, lifts that fine. That's all I wanted to know. So I bought the skid steer. There was also this little trailer that comes with one of the ATV packs. I thought this might be good. Transport our rocks. We can't do much with the rocks at the moment, probably to sell them. I put a sell point in. There was nowhere to sell rocks. Probably only going to get a few $100 per trailer load, but let's see if this all works. Got this off here. Tuck it down there. Got the jackhammer. Let's see what happens. If my plan will work. I love this skid steer. It's cheap. It works. Might be a little bit cold in the snow, but it works. Alright, so let's just take this one up here. That's the next one. We've got a few trees around here which we might take out and move. Looking back on it, I would have preferred to have moved that into the far corner, and then we could have made a field. I mean, we still could make a field down here if we wanted to, but we'll see what happens. Doesn't make a difference how much pressure you put on it, I don't think. Must be like a time thing, a certain amount of bangs. I don't know. Put this one up here quickly, then we'll take off the hammer and see if this little trailer can handle it. I don't know how much it's going to run. It's only 4,000 litres. Don't know how much you get from these things. We're going to find out together. Drop this down here closest or close to the rocks. Still 4 or 5 rock piles to do. On our bucket. Our trailer. And see what happens. I think what we'll do today is we'll probably get a little flatbed trailer low loader trailer or something, take down whatever we need for the roller coaster. 1200 litres there. And then we'll take some stuff over to the furniture factory. I don't think we need stuff at the furniture factory straight away. I know we do need it, like the seats and the tables, I think we need. I'll have to look in the used section, see if there's anything that, yeah look, nothing we need. Okay. Hoping there'd be a nice flat deck trailer or something sitting there, but I don't get lucky too often with that shop. Litres. That's the stump there. That's pretty handy. You can't getting this skid steer with a little trailer in the back. I normally just a little hitch on the back is mainly just for the weight. Like, let's just try a little trailer on the back. Could be handy. And, yeah. It's doing its thing. That's all we need. And 100 litres there. Might not fit all of this in. Actually full. Head up through here. I think the sail point's just right there. Once we clear all the rocks off the land, we'll get rid of it. I don't think the sail point is any bonus. Usually these are a little bit less dollar value. We'll check that in a minute though, but I'll use it if it's less values, but I ain't using it if it's more. It's just more of a convenience thing. 86 bucks for that. A cool little trailer. $600, so it's at 700 bucks almost. Probably didn't cost us that much, so a few rock piles will pay for that trailer. And then when we're finished, sell it. Let's unhitch this. Got enough wood for a little bit. We'll go down and put our low loader trailer on. The skid steer on it. And get up to the sawmill and check out these products that are there waiting for us. We'll check our metal down here too, because if we've got enough metal we'll throw that on train at the sawmill. Bugger, I've got to come down and get that. Right, we'll get this sorted out. I'll be right back with you. Alright, we had a fair bit up here actually. I've just loaded. I'm not going to worry about these walls. I've loaded most of it up. The forklift does it. That works. It's a little bit glitchy with some of them, so we'll just keep an eye on that. But I think there's actually some down there too, because this area must have been full. There, see? Be interested to see. Had 33,000 litres in here before we went. Interested to see. That's a bit heavy. Interested to see how much we have left. I don't think it's going to fit up there. Did bring up the skid steer. Sorry, not the skid steer, the telehandler. in case this couldn't lift them, but it could, so we didn't have to worry about using that. So I sent it back home. Not home, but the ranch, the bee farm, whatever you want to call it. Stay there. You stay there. End up knocking everything else off. You gotta be careful. What I mean, it doesn't want to unload sometimes. The forks are down. It doesn't go right down. When you start pushing it down, it just lifts off the truck. Oh, that sucks. I guess this one doesn't want us to go home. Not caught on anything. It always happens when I start recording. It hasn't happened all day. I guess this one can go back. Not really gonna be helpful if we're stuck here doing this every day. Close these up and see if it's that. Maybe it was just that. Head over here, we can make it over the train tracks. See what we've got left. Oh wow, only 2,300 litres left. Shoot it. Probably got here beams and then not the best way to go, but saves us a drive back. I don't think we'll get over the train tracks now with that weight on the front, so we'll get over here over a little wooden bridge. Train does back for it. This thing does 43 kilometers an hour. Pretty crazy. I regret doing this. Perfect, but I don't usually use a forklift. I always use a telehandler with the bag, big bag, grabber thingy in the bob. So, pretty happy with myself using the forklift. Yeah. It'd be cool if it had like a little strap you could throw over it. Especially because this one goes so fast. It makes everything shooting off. So we are going to need to get some wood up here today at some point. I don't know when we'll do. I might do some of that off camera, so we've had a few days of wood. Over here. Knock them all down. And my stacks aren't perfect, but There's no latch there. They stay. Could be. There's latches everywhere in this trailer. Is there no latches on that wheel? Is it because they're sticking out so far? That's weird, this thing, because it's got heaps of latches or like straps right across it. Crazy, there's no straps there. Oh well. We'll see you down at the farm and we'll let you know how much we lose on the way. Alright, let's head over. We'll park, stay off trigger, because I want to see what needs to be dropped off, not everything. So I wouldn't mind throwing some planks in the new furniture factory. So I've dropped some metal here. You need planks. It says wood beam 6,000, planks long 3,000. So where's the wood beams? I don't think we have enough wood beams yet. We've got 5. Definitely got 5,000 of them, so we can drop them off. It's a bit confusing, but I'm sure as we go along, I'll learn what's what and what we need and what we don't need. And bad payday. But at least by putting this in here, it's going to get the production ticking along. And then tomorrow we can we're going to have to get some wood up to that sawmill because that tube through I thought 30,000 litres is going to be enough for a day or so, but now I know. Well, it lasted a day, but by lunchtime it's going to be empty. Alright, so wood beams. We need another 1,000. Planks. Need probably just one, we'll drop that off. If I can lift one of them. Whoa. The planks we've definitely got enough now. Planks long we need 3,000 and metal have enough metal. So we got enough long planks here to get us through the first stage. And the rest will drop up at the furniture factory, I think. That should keep us going up there for a while. The furniture factory takes... I took some metal up there because they need metal as well. So the furniture factory takes planks and long planks, so... planks, we've got 3,000. It cuts you short a little bit. I think we've got a few more there. We'll just try and take off all them on the top. planks long. We need we've got 4,000. Enough metal. Everything else I think we're sorted for now, so we'll park this up out of the way. We've got a pretty good payday out of that actually. Wrap all these down. They didn't fall off. We'll see if the little pallets fall off on the way back, but up at the furniture factory and they can have the rest of these. There's no use taking them anywhere else. Sorry, I just popped the microphone. For now we'll just keep the furniture factory and the sawmill or the roller coaster. Ooh. Any excess we can just sell. The furniture factory sells a fair few different things, or makes tables, chairs, and something else. I wasn't going to look in a second. Yeah, it takes so it takes planks and planks long. I keep saying plank long. Table, chair, and armoire or more, I don't know. So we'll just leave the planks long in there at the moment and just get it running off all the planks. The old sawmill still chugging everything out. Look at that, since we've been on, it's already down another 2,000 litres. So, and metal, got a fair bit there, and I think it's full there as well. So we may bring another metal one up here off camera just to keep it going. I think they're used for the war. What have we got here? Harvesting, tree transport, 19 trees at Southern Sawmill. Take that one. Field 3, field 2. Field 3 is a little one. What contract was that one? Harvesting sugar beet. I don't really want to do that one today. See, I put a sell point down there. Everything's going to that. That's crazy. I'll think about that. I'm not really keen on the deadwood ones at the moment. The tree transport ones are fun, but not a very big field, so we may take that one on as well. I also did find another collectible, field 14, when I was doing the tree transport. As you come over a bridge towards the bottom of the field, there's like a waterfall right there, and this was sitting plain as day. You could see it easily. Where is it? The turtle. How cool is that? If it was a small one like the fish, we wouldn't have seen it, but the turtle stood out easily. So we've got a few in here now. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 to go. I'm not going to spend hours just looking for him, but as I'm driving around, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. I'm sure I'm going to miss a few or more, but let's get back down here, load up some metal. Alrighty, let's get some of this metal loaded up. We'll have to check and see how much is here. We'll have to do another load of iron ore, I'd guess, today. Let's see if we can find a little trailer to put on behind the truck. Pull these out of the way in case there's others that want to drop down like that. I'm going to park a little bit too close there. I think we'll take a couple of these to the roller coaster, whatever they need down there. We'll take a few down to the furniture factory, and if needed, we'll just, whatever's left, we'll just sell off. The iron ore is great, it's free, like it, you know, takes a little bit of time to go and load up a load and bring it back, but, well, I don't know. This is one of the first productions people should be putting in my opinion. Just basically, once you pay for the furnace, there's not much work involved to pretty decent payout in all reality. We're gonna have to get some wood over to the sawmill as well, because we're super low there. Nudge that one on a little bit. We'll leave that other one there for now. We don't need to take them all, I don't think. I don't think we need much, if any, at the roller coaster. Good shot. We probably need one or two, maybe, at the furniture shop. I'm not too fussed. If it takes it all, it takes it all. There'll be more back here tomorrow. And the more productions that we got going, the more money we're going to be able to make, and the more machinery we can buy to help get these logs cleared faster. I would love to get a bit bigger harvester. There we go. It's weird, there's that, the straps are so close up the front and then down the back. Not as close, they don't seem to cover all the whole deck, but I suppose down the back's probably where you're meant to have your longer stuff, and your shorter stuff probably up on the front above the hitch. Maybe it's full. Yep, only takes about 4,000 litres of metal at once down in there. Let's quickly duck across to the furniture factory. See how much of it they want, and then anything excess we'll just sell off, I guess. Bit of weight on the back. Might be time to throw a bigger motor in the truck. Needs a service. Might do that afterwards as well. Check on all our gear. They could probably do with a wash, but we're going to find ourselves a pressure washer. Probably not the best machine to be trying to sneak in little areas like that, I guess. Yep, we're all full. Well, it was easy. Most of our morning jobs are all completed. Just got to sort ourselves out some wood for the sawmill, get some iron ore down here, and see if any contracts are that we want to do with there. Free transport. sort that one out for sure. Yoy. I was going to go up there and sell at our sell point to see the price difference, but we'll just see if we can sell it down here instead of running into the train. There we go, up over 200,000. Look at that, wicked. I'll leave this parked up just down here for now. Jump in the telehandler, and we'll see you up at the house. We'll start clearing out some trees. Right, so we've got a fair few trees here that we've knocked down. Trailer's almost full. All 12 meter lengths, except for I think one, like there's a couple like this one here that they look like they're 10 meters, I guess. Try and get it in the middle a bit. I don't think it's going to like picking up all three, but we'll try it. If you can get them to rest up there in that V part, they usually don't jiggle wiggle too much, but if you don't get it right, they'll bounce around, dance around, and just make a right mess of it. So I think that's I've got to get one or two more on, get a big load up to the sawmill, and that should keep us chugging along for another day. There's 3 pine trees here that are too wide for our harvester. We can drop them down with a chainsaw, it's not a big deal. We'll just drop them down and we'll try and do our best to make them 12 meters or whatever we're doing. I think there's a couple of machines you can get that you chop by hand and then use it to pick up and process them that way, but for now this one's still doing 98% of the trees that we have, so I'm pretty happy to stick them with what we've got. We'll load this one up, make it full. Might even see if we can squeeze another one on there. I don't think we can really. I don't want to make it too top heavy. She's pretty loaded up. I've been stacking some with the bases at the bottom, some with the bases at the top, just to try and make it a bit more level, but there is a couple of thicker ones that are up the top that will make it a little bit crappy, a bit top heavy. There we go, that's good enough for me. Let's get these up to our sawmill. A lot of cash sitting right there. Alright, here we are, made it. No rollovers so far. Get this dropped off. A birdie's going nuts. Must be more birds out the back annoying him in his cage. I'll go and sort him out in a minute. I'll get these dropped off. See if we can float them all like last time. I don't know how far you can drive back. I know it warns you, but I haven't actually been able to think it, if that makes sense. We could. The longer logs are so much easier to do. Loading them up. Let's see what we get. Welcome back. So we spent a little bit of money. We had the truck serviced, put the new motor in it, bought ourselves the TARDIS trailer and some chickens. One of the chicken pens you can have, it just puts like a patch of grass out the front, so we've mounted it on the hill. So the chickens are on the hillside because we can't really use it for anything else. But we have to get some food up there for them. You can see it just through there. We've got a couple of roosters, some chickens in there, and we're going to get rich by making eggs. Let's see if, yeah, it pulls heaps better up the hill now. This is it here. Chickens are happy. They got a nice little bit in here. When it gets too hot in the warmer months, we can open the back of the pen up here. These screens come down. But for now, we've left it closed. We haven't lost much space on our farm. We'll probably try and throw in some sheep as well, because we're going to need fabric. Oh, and go straight there. Once that tree's gone, it's going to be a fair bit easier to unload. Drop that in, keep the chickens happy. Didn't take it all. I thought it would. It says there's still room. Maybe it got caught up on that the silo there. We'll go and dump it out because I was going to head up and do a load of iron ore. I think we have a fair bit sitting there. Get another few thousand litres down. But we're definitely going to have to move that big tree out of the way. To get this in there a little bit easier. Try and go a little bit aside at this time. There we go. Try that. This pen, I think, can hold 500 in total if you wanted. But it also holds a fair amount of feed, so you don't have to come there 2 or 3 times a day to top it up. Could have used that little trailer, I didn't think about that. Done a couple of little runs behind the skid steer, would have been perfect. Alright, we will see you up at the mine site. Okie dokie. So we've almost got all of this cleared out. I don't even think we're going to have enough room at the ore mine to the furnace to take it all. But you know, this new bucket and the 3-ton weight on the back is killer. And with all the extra lights on this beast, I don't know if the alternator's got enough power to run it, but at least at night time we can come up here and do loads if you run out of time during the day. I'm pretty sure if we lift all these things up, it's going to be like Christmas. Lights everywhere. I think this would light up like daytime. Can you fit under here with it though? Yep. Alright, so this is the last of it. Looks pretty full actually. Maybe 20, 30,000 litres? I don't know. 53,000 litres. Yeah, no, we're definitely, definitely don't think there's enough storage to take all of that. Oh, telegraph pole there. Lucky we got the big Aussie bull bar on the front. Otherwise we'd be in trouble with that one. Even with the bigger motor, you can feel the weight in this thing. It just takes it a while to wind up. At least the trailer drifts. It doesn't tip, it drifts. Let's see how she goes up the hills. Last time she was struggling, but it's still pulling at the moment. We tip this over. little bit sharper than I remember. Not used to coming up here so fast. Look at that, it's pulling up the hill like it's nothing. Love it. I'm gonna get to 100 before you get to the top of the hill. Definitely gonna make I thought there might have been on that little rock in the middle. I thought there might have been something like a collectible, but unfortunately. So you know, I'm pretty stoked. We got the chickens in. We cleared a little bit of that area up near the house. The iron ore is going to be full, if not over full. I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile putting in like a multi-fruit silo. A waffle hut. Good to stop there for breakfast one morning. Usually wake up early and just get at it. Now I'm on the lookout. I keep looking everywhere. Oh, look at that white thing. Look at that. That could be it. That could be it. Looking for all the collectibles. So if you know where any are, leave a comment below. Timestamp or destination or whatever you want to do, but it'd be super cool to get some more of them. This field here, is this actually like mowable grass? I mean, it looks dead at the moment. Not even a field, it's just a grass paddock. Because we have our land that comes around the outside here, it's eventually going to blend through here, so I was just, you know, maybe we actually move, I know it sounds silly, but maybe move the iron ore factory down there, or we just turn that grass field into farmland. Not sure, but I wouldn't mind putting some farmland in at some point. That was a nice quick drive. Already got another roll dropped off there. Yeah, for the bobcat weight. But this is a pretty decent field. Like, it's not that animals or, you know, it'd be killer to put a nice field here. And in saying that, the amount of money that we're earning from the iron ore. Ooh. Where did that stop? Maybe we're just at the edge of the drop-off point. Yeah, the amount of money we're earning from the metal. I think that's what 10 grand a roll of metal. And it's a free source. It's 8 grand, so 10 grand at Elm Creek. So if we sold 18 of these at Elm Creek, might be full now, is it? Looks like it is. Yeah, if we sold 18 rolls of metal at Elm Creek, we could afford to move the production facility and then turn this into a bit of farmland. But as there is a crap ton of other places on the map to explore, I'm not going to do anything too drastic just yet. But what we might do is we'll put on our farmland 28. Going to put on our trailer and go and sort it out, but it doesn't show me the little red rings. I'm not sure why. Red rings are where it's meant to be. Farmland 28, it's just here up behind us, so we'll put our trailer on, head over there, and let's see what we can do. Right, so let's see if we can find these log stacks. Telehandler's still on, hasn't fallen off yet. It gets a bit sketchy on some tight corners, but it's still there. So I've got no red arrows or circles. I've seen other people when they're doing it, they've got like little circles or dots where they've got to check that vicinity. We have none of that. It's not down there. Oh, I didn't think we were going to make that turn, but we did. I don't think I've done this one yet, but usually they put them on the main roads. So much easier being able to tow the telehandler with you. Keep your eyes peeled, yell out if you see anything. Alright, so we are... The contract is done, it's there. Build 28 is all the way up through here. I think we're on this section at the moment. Oh, we're up here, so we'll just do a loop around. I'd say it's going to be along this road here somewhere, so we'll see how we go, but definitely no target or circle show where to look. Oh, not up there. Is that telehandler still there? We better... Yep, it's hanging on. Probably for dear life, but it's there. There they are. Ooh. Alright, let's get these things loaded up. That's why I love that bag bucket, the bag handler thing. It's just super handy for so many different things. Oops. This thing needs a bit of a wash. We've got ourselves a pressure washer so we can keep the things a bit cleaner. And it's not a top priority, but clean equipment helps you get more work and keeps the maintenance down too. That'd be right. Having those weights on the back, like normally when I use a telehandler or something like that, I get the weights like what's on the back of that front loader up at the mine, and they're handy, but they're very bulky and it stops you from having a tow point. But this one here, the tow point's there, the weights are there, it's all built in from factory. You can choose to have the weights there or a 3-point hitch. Now if you were doing a start from scratch or something, a 3-point hitch might be handy, towing a plough, a seeder, things like that. So I forget the name of the mod, we'll have a look in a second just in case anyone's interested. But I hadn't used it up until, I think I might have used it, there's two of them, two different ones. But I used the other one and it was like a little bit glitchy when I was playing around on this map, and it was glitchy and shaky. I'm like, oh, we'll try the second one. I wonder if that's got the tow hitch and everything on the back too, and it does as well, but it's a different mod, different modder, I guess. But it does the same thing, so I was pretty stoked with that. We're getting to our limit. I don't know if we get another one. Way. We're going to tip me over from all the shaking. Yoy! I don't know if we're going to be able to get it up high enough. I definitely don't want to go on the trailer. Let me out! Let me out! Try and get it so they don't fall out. Wicked. Alright, let's see if we can still hook this up to the back of the truck. All done and dusted in less than 5 minutes, like perfect setup. Let's see if that's going to work. Hang on. Get a quick spray down. All the salt from the roads is making it look rusty. But it's something turbo, the Merlot Turbo Farmer, I think the mod is. Have Have a quick look before I forget. Lizard P41 Turbo Farmer. Oh, there it is, a Merlot. That one there. Pretty good. That's, yeah, have a look at it. Sure. Didn't realise it was so close, but this poor little telehandler's doing that. Going flat out. The braking situation's a bit sketchy when you hit the brakes, it comes flying forward, but no rollovers, no dramas, and we made it so far. We didn't get hit by a train. I parked right on the sell point, aren't I? All done, all finished. Look at that. Right, let's get back over to the farm. What's going on with him now? He's just out the side there. It looks like they've done a bit of work on the roller coaster. We've done all that top row around there. Look at that. Whee! Run up my backside. Yeah, they've started doing heaps. Look, the ramp right around the top corner and back down there. It's wicked. Alright, let's go and check on these chickens and see what else we got left to do. Alright, the chickens are looking good. Nothing's been here and attacked them. They're just fluffing around and doing their thing. They're loving it. Oh, we even got eggs. Already got 5 packets of eggs. Look at that. So I'm thinking with sheep, we don't want heaps of them. We don't need heaps of them. Trying to see. I thought I had a self-made one. That's pretty big. These ones are good because there's no pastures, so you can put them wherever you like. We could even do something like this. I know we'd have to put water in there, but it can hold 50 sheep. We don't need that many. This one can hold 15 sheep, but that one's 9 grand, you know, so this one, large pasture for sheep. Like it comes out the side there. That's not bad. That's 30 grand. I mean, there's options, so it's not something we severely have to stress about right now. This tree here is too big for our harvester. So is this one. And this one. So we'll have to go and get our measuring stick, come up, lay these down. I'm sort of torn. I was going to leave this one, but I might take that one. And we'll leave this big one here next to the stairs, because we're not going to do a whole lot with anything up here. So, but I think that's it. That's going to be us for today. Got our furniture shop running. We got the got a fair about 40,000 litres up in the sawmill. We've dropped off some stuff at the roller coaster. That's going. We started clearing out our plot of land up here, which I still want to save up, get rid of this house, and need to find something up here. I would really love put a nice cabin up the top here, just overlooking the valley and the water. Look at that for a view. Bonk it down here somewhere. Clear a couple of these trees out. Bob's your uncle. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.